So in this problem, we have a nice triangular prism. It's nice because it's equilateral, so we have 3 equal sides down here on the base of this. Oh, it's taking up some of my words. It'll be okay. So imagine that all these sides are the same. It's told that we are. They all have a side length of 10. So 10 and 10, and back here is even 10. And it has a height of 12. And it says that it's filled up with water 80%. So let's say that this is about 80%. So the water should look like a triangular prism because water always takes the shape of the container that it's put in. So we first need to figure out the volume of that water. So volume for a prism is area of the base times the height. So I'm going to use a very special formula for the area of an equilateral triangle, and that is taking the side and squaring it, multiplying it by root 3. So 10 squared times the square root of 3 divided by 4. Okay, that's a very special formula for the volume, or for rather the area of an equilateral triangle if you know the side length. Times the height, which is 80% of 12. So 12 times 80%, or 12 times 0.8. Okay, so a little bit of simplification here. 10 squared is 100. 100 divided by 4 is 25. As the base area, and 80% of 12 is 9.6. So the water is 9.6 units up the side of this. Okay, so how much water is in there? I'm going to multiply that by 25 roots of 3, and I have 415.69 cubic units of water. Okay, and what it says happens is that I add a 100 cubic unit rock to this. So imagine putting a rock in here, and as we all know from physicalness, when you add an object into water, the level of the water rises. So now the water should be a little bit higher. I don't know what that was. So the water should be up here now, somewhere. The question is that enough to make the water overflow? Yes. So I know some things. I know the new volume is 515.69. I know the base area is still the same, so 25 roots of 3. Now I need to calculate the new height. What is the new height of my water? So I have a new volume, I have the same base area, I'm going to figure out the new height. So dividing both sides by 25 roots of 3. In your calculator, make sure you parenthesize it or it will get confused once again. I get 11.9 as the new height of my water, which is pretty stinking close to 12, but no, it does not actually overflow. So it says, if not, what is the percentage of volume that's being used? So basically we can just go to 11.9 and divide that by 12. And that is 0.999, so 99% of that triangular prism is now filled with water.